Why would it continue without me? I am the okay.
I'm dead.
Yeah, they told me to get lost, and I was like, all right, that's good. No,
Understandable. Have a great day.
um, no, we were live on the same that we've always been live on, just YouTube and X.
Gotcha. Gotcha. All right.
Hopefully, it's supposed to rain where I live, so hopefully, uh, I don't lose anything internet wise, but we'll find out. Why is it titled "Welcome to our live show"? Why? Can I not change that like anywhere? Is there not a way for me to change
Are
how
you
that
deleting the
looks?
tweet? Because I will.
I don't know why.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
gonna
think I can
quote
change
the
it.
one that you posted. So I'm just gonna. I want to know.
I'm trying to figure out why it's called that, but I don't
Oh,
think I'm gonna have the ability to change it. Man, I hate this software,
it's
but
fine.
I don't.
I just hit send. Let me make sure my ringer's off. It is.
I don't want to spend the money. I don't want. I don't want to spend the money. I don't want to. I don't want to like spend the hundreds of dollars to on that. Why is there? There's no watermark either. What did? Oh, there is a watermark in like the very bottom right hand corner. It's very not visible unless you're really looking for it.
Gotcha.
Great
Well,
start.
we're here. We're here. We're having fun.
Yeah, fun. All right.
According to the stream, we have just about 2 minutes till the stream starts.
That's when it starts, but not when the game starts. If it happens.
Also, since this will be Tampa's broadcasters, get ready to hear nothing about Carolina's
Homers,
prospects.
homers, homers. They
I
haven't been
actually don't
too
even know
bad.
who
They haven't been
is
too
on
bad,
this
but
roster.
yeah, I was about to do the same thing. And if you give me like a second, I think I can share my screen.
Let me look. I want to have it too. Okay. Oh God, who designed your roster?
Great question. Did I say Cole Schwint? Or is that a different Schwint? Oh, that's for Florida. I'm sorry.
Oh, Lucas Mercury.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Okay, so the roster, like guys that are at least like, oh my God.
Matt
Easy,
has a dog, and the dog is funny.
easy.
Um, okay, so Dylan Duke, Ethan Gauthier,
Ethan
Nico.
Sada was a
Yeah, he was
second
the.
round pick, so he might be okay.
I know Hootenin people like.
Mm.
Obviously, Lucas Mercuri. I forgot about Sam O'Reilly that
Oh
he's
yeah,
on.
because he was the Isaac Howard return, right?
Yeah, Kate. I know people like Caden Petrie. Um,
Oh, that's right. Hey,
Maxime Groshev is
Everett
there.
Baldwin's decent. I liked him
I
last year.
don't know which goalie we'll see, but Harrison Menigan is obviously. I would probably say their top guy in the system, as an intern is currently interrupting.
Going insane.
Yeah. So yeah. That's interesting.
I was gonna say my guess is
Oh,
we probably see Menigan. I really don't know though because
I don't know
it's so
the.
funny. All their drafted goalies are seventh round picks, and their other goalies an invitee.
Yeah, I have no idea who their. I don't know who their person is, so I couldn't tell you who it actually is for
Yeah, so I
that.
mean, I think what we're gonna see is like Lucas Mercury is probably gonna be one of the better players here, just because he's um older.
You know, hey man.
Rough start to the stream. I don't know if it's a black screen for you.
Oh, is it actually? Oh, it is. Yeah, it's just a straight up black screen.
Yeah,
That's good.
the announcers keep going in and out, but
I don't have audio on it right now just because I'm messing around with stuff and making sure that everything's working. Okay, can I see the dashboard of this? Wait, can I edit the wait. Let's see. What? No. Oh, I need to answer a question before I can change the title on YouTube. All right, man. Okay, well, he left. Thanks. Okay. Well, hello. We're gonna try and watch Party This. Hopefully, everything works like it's supposed to. Um, I know the stream's off to a great start. Here it is currently just showing me Nikita Kucherov and a bunch of advertisements, which is incredibly nice. Um, so we're gonna figure it out. I think it's okay. Maybe.
It does seem like there's Scott Morrow getting blown up.
Dude, I was a cause I have a couple like I follow a couple Ranger people, and I was laughing because they were like, "Yeah, man, he should look good. He's older than everybody and has played NHL games." And I was like, "Yeah, that's you would hope so.
Good.
You would hope they do that." But I'm also gonna have to specify for anybody in here just to make sure I let people know, we can't show stream. Like we can't show the actual video because that's illegal, and we're not people like that. I don't really know how else to say that. So if I could, if I could do it, that'd be great. If they ever wanted to partner with the prospect account in any sort of way, that'd be awesome. So I can actually like stream this and give some sort of feedback. But obviously that's not how the world works. I can't just ask for something and it works out because that's dumb.
I just realized Carolina doesn't have a win, and that's really frustrating.
Yes, sir.
Like the first one was a shootout loss. Like I get it.
Man,
Second
who
one,
cares if
I think
it's
might have been the worst defense I've ever seen. I can't see right now. I guess I could look. If we have any, like, I guess if people have questions, or is this not one of those things where I can see
you can
it?
I don't believe so. This is a new software. If I have time, I will try and switch over because the other one is just 10 times better during like the second period or the first period intermission. We'll find out.
Okay. I was gonna say if you do have questions, please at us, and I will we'll try to
like
get that
I can
taken
have
care of.
I have the YouTube chat pulled up because I actually have the
Okay.
YouTube thing. Is Jaime Matt Mooneyham, spectacular last name. Is Jaime Salmi cooked? I'll let somebody else answer that one. I'll let the person who's actually
Nick.
been writing about the prospects recently do it.
Yes, he is.
Mm.
I think he's what we're 4 years post draft.
Yeah, because he was
So
21.
this is the final year of his entry level deal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the last year for him to really show that he could be a good prospect in the system. And I have not seen anything at that level yet.
Also, Matt, you should be able to on the right hand side do you see like all the buttons? There should be a chat button where you can go
I
see
see. It says open Matt's face LMAO. Was that about the Hemasalmi thing?
No, is it?
I'm sorry, man. I think that draft looks better now that we have Stankoven. The fact that Carolina passed on him twice.
Yeah, that's bad. But was that was 21 was the Morrow,
Hemasalmi, and Koivunen. And I think Koivunen's actually going to be okay.
Was Blake not 21 or is he 22?
Blake was 21, but he was a fourth round pick.
So, I mean,
so your first 4 picks in that draft are
Morrow,
all
Jaimo,
probably not playing.
Koivunen.
Yeah, you've gotten less than 20 games out of 3 second round.
Oh my god, they're starting Gleb and Ivan. Yes.
All right.
Not to cut you off there, sorry.
They've gotten less than 20 NHL games out of.
Oh, and they're starting Mercury on the other side, sorry.
Love that. 3 second round picks and 1 third round pick. The third round pick being Hammerla.
Yeah. Um, trying to think, but like I'll give credit to Ville Koivunen because he's more than likely going to play NHL games this year, if not a lot of NHL games down the line. So yeah, they really can't because 90% of them. I mean 70% seems generous. I'd go probably 90% are in Russia, but um, nah. I mean it'll take. It's going to be a minute before you'll see the returns of the Russian guys, which is fine.
No, Ponomarev
And
was 2020.
so yeah, while they're like, if you could bring in Russian guys for this tournament, I don't, because the Canes could have brought in serious talent at that point if they could have brought in Russian talent. Obviously, you can't. So it's one of those things. Which also, I know, I don't think anybody's actually asked it, but I would assume Nikita Quap is North America. I know he's technically still under contract on Elite Prospects with the German team, but he's here, which would indicate that he's North American bound, as well as Tulski said he was going to play in North America this year. So that is what I would assume. I've been wrong a lot, as we know. Actually, I think the only thing I was wrong on recently was Yarvoy ELC, but that also wasn't me. That was just a Russian outlet reporting it. Did Felix get taller, or is his line just that tiny? His line is just that tiny.
Yeah, anybody looks tall next to Robitaille.
Yeah, and then Nando is 5'11", and that could be a generous 5'11". So,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Serrato can't play.
Oh, who just
Charlie
bounced? Was
Serrato.
that Gleb that just hit the reverse hit? That was nice.
I looked away for like 1 second. Evan Vierling. Oh my god! Somebody just bounced off Ryabkin.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm ahead of you.
Gosh darn it! So that was Ivan, Matthew.
Yeah, I saw
Okay,
afterwards.
let me
All
refresh
right,
my
good first
stream.
save by Quap.
How am I still behind? Whatever. Oh, and my ears are gonna get blown out. All right.
Did you hit live?
I did.
Oh.
I refreshed my thing and I hit live.
All right, another good save.
Yeah, that was the puck just gave up on Hymo stick. Yeah. So like Serrato, Jaden Perron, and Michael Emerson aren't able to play just because they're college, and for some reason they don't let college kids play. I don't know why, but it's probably because they're loading up for their preseason. Because I think I saw Northeastern has a scrimmage 5 days from now. So to me, too long.
It is a downside, but like if you think about it, though, I mean, I still make that trade 10 times out of 10.
Yeah, it would have if he would have re-signed against
offside. That's horse crap. I'm trying to behave, Nick. I know we are.
I thought the guy just hit Nadeau, and Nadeau just tried to stick his leg out so fast it just didn't work out. So that is Harrison Medigan as well.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you re-sign Gensel, it probably looks better. And I mean, I personally I'm a fan of Ville Koivunen's game, but it's not a guarantee that he ends up playing.
I was gonna say, I mean, like, here's the thing: Carolina went all in by getting Gensel, and I take that. Like, that is something that is worth it, in my opinion. Like,
Yes.
it's okay to lose 3. I mean,
yeah.
So you lost like Ponomarev, who now probably was like a C tier prospect. Koivunen's like a B to B minus, and then Lucius is like
he exists.
He's a C plus prospect, maybe. I mean, I don't know, but Ponomarev's back in Russia, so like it's not like Pittsburgh has really done great things with that trade either, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a great trade. It is. If they would have re-signed him, it would have looked a lot better. And you're not wrong that it is on the front office for taking their dear sweet time. Badinka, yeah, I don't know if I agree yet because I've really enjoyed Ruslan, but He's
Mhm.
definitely the guy that, and you're always supposed to take what happens at prospect tournaments 100% seriously, and it's the only thing that you should ever rely on for information. But looking at him now versus looking at him whenever he played last year is night and day differently from what it was. And I think that's spectacular because you desperately need that. Ty Smith played for the Canes last year? I don't remember that at all. I'm gonna be real.
He did, and
I'm glad somebody else remembers that because I promise you, I don't remember Ty Smith playing
he
last year.
was not super memorable.
That sounds like, not trying to be rude to Dynamo Minsk left-handed defenseman Ty Smith, but that sounds about right. I bet you didn't know that he signed in Russia.
I seem to remember you sending me a DM about that.
Yeah. It's so funny. And then, dude, so Olivier Rodrigue signed for a team in Russia, got hurt, and they immediately released him. I'm being so serious. He's currently a free agent again.
That's the most KHL thing I've ever heard.
Goose
Good
off the butt.
God, Carolina's off puck play is horrible.
It is the third day of a prospect, or it's
They had an off day yesterday.
Yeah, but it was a team building activity, Matt.
Was it? I saw nothing about that.
It apparently. It said it was a team building activity.
That means nothing to me.
Okay.
Also, Legault is getting the shift with the extra defenseman. That's interesting.
I would assume that Legault's been their
okay, by the way.
Hope who? Sorry.
Ekberg.
Oh, Ekberg. Yeah, 2 days of precautionary. Gleb.
Yeah, I mean his OHL season starts pretty much right after. That was a horrendous shift.
Hey, he had a cool hit though. He got a guy on his knees.
That should have been a trip. I am shocked that it wasn't.
Yeah, that's insane. I guess they just assume that Felix is always going down there because he's tiny.
I don't know, man.
Which seems wrong.
I think there's an anti-Carolina bias and it needs to be investigated.
At a prospect showcase too. It spreads everywhere. Yeah. I don't disagree with that. The watching Badinka now, it makes sense why they viewed. I think Mora was expendable no matter what, just because of his end of the year. Like his AHL playoffs was no, and his NHL playoffs were no.
Mora
kind of made sense.
Absolutely cooked in the playoffs.
No, that's what I just said.
I know, like I'm agreeing with you.
Okay, at that point,
oh god, he must saw me defending a 2-on-1.
I'm more kind of annoyed because Heimo had an opportunity.
That was a good save.
You got it, Nikita. Good job, man. Good big save. I like that.
What invites could we potentially see in Greensboro?
90% of this team. Yeah, besides like
half this team is
here how about we do a thing of guys you won't see in Greensboro right away, and that would be Nadeau, Felix, Robida, Gleb, Ryabkin, Ruslan, Legault clicked off the camera on accident. Nystrom and Badinka. Other than that, most of the guys on that roster will play in Greensboro. Because
Gagnon, Gore,
Vierling,
and Weiss are all signed with Chicago.
And I would assume Quap is the workhorse starter in Greensboro.
Yeah, Quap is in the ECHL. Ethan Lay has signed with them. The Gargoyles. I don't know. I think there's one other person. Oh, Biondi maybe.
No, I think Biondi is an AHL guy. He was actually decent in the AHL last year. So are the prospects slow? Yeah.
Chicago has also gotten better. So
nice save, Nikita.
Yeah, he's not looking. Are our prospects slow? It feels like every game we're getting zoomed around. No.
I wouldn't say they're slow. It's just
a lot of the invites are slow as
except for Vierling. Vierling weirdly is not slow, but the rest of his game is not there. Biondi
I
is
can be a little
probably
mean
Chicago.
to the invites because I have no expectations. Um, Skating wise, like we don't really have any elite skaters at this tournament. Like Nadeau's fine. I'd say probably
Felix is
above average
cool.
speed. Felix is average at best skating wise. Robidas fast but small, so it doesn't look like he's as quick as he is.
I also disagreed with your thing about Nystrom skating because I think Nystrom skating is better than most.
I just noticed that he was getting beat a lot, and to me, if you're getting beat, that means you're an average skater.
I think that's more of some like his defensive game is just not perfect, but
No, but
I
like
viewed him
if
as a
you're
good
he
skater.
was getting beat on the rush, and to
Oh,
me, like
well,
the rush is a one-on-one skate.
this
So
is also the first time I can legitimately sit down and watch a game in full instead of having to do a different, like having a bigger responsibility that has this game in the background. So it's different for me, anyways. What are the Canes going to do with Mythikov? It sounds like they want him as their inch Raleigh to start the year at least. They want him as a third string in Raleigh. And I'm guessing it's to just challenge Kochetkov because they really haven't had anybody to challenge for a backup role in a while. And Miftikov, I think, said as the Canes will go on the power play here, they've and I think he said that he'd be okay going to the AHL, but it's one of those things. Ruslan going to Greensboro, I doubt it. I think it's going to be Quap, and then they're going to have another guy there. Those get an ECHL guy or AHL guy that gets set down there. But I think Quap has earned to be at the AHL level. And I think he was going to be at the AHL level anyways because you have to let this guy just learn. Nice keeping by Nystrom.
And it was a good pass to
Oh my
set up
gosh.
Nadeau missed the shot, but it was a really nice pass. I think it was Robidas with the pass. I'm not sure.
That was Felix.
Was it Felix? Okay, that makes a little more sense.
Nystrom's anticipation on the rush.
Legault getting power play one time, by the way.
You said what now?
I saw a C.
Robidas the C.
Oh, is Robidas the C? Oh,
yeah.
Okay, never mind. Just kidding. Haha.
Yeah, because I remember we talked about that. We said that we'd be shocked if Legault wasn't the captain, but Robidas does make sense because he's kind of the same thing.
He's also, I think, a year older. No.
Which is funny.
No, I think he's the same age.
Is he?
Yeah, because I think Legault was a double re-entry in 2023. So
yeah, he was a 2-over.
Yeah, so they would have had the same draft year.
So that is Vierling, Biondi, Gleb, Heimo, and I'm guessing it's...
Oh, hey, another power play coming up, though, because somebody lost their helmet.
Blake Biondi, who immediately puts it on, and I thought that would have been a penalty because I didn't think you were allowed to do that anymore, but... Okay. I mean, more power play time.
Well, he got cross-checked in the back by somebody.
Oh, that's okay. I think that's a really easy one to call because if you get cross-checked so hard your helmet pops off, that definitely says something about what you did.
I think something I noticed yesterday was that Carolina's power play looked awful unless they were passing to Nadeau. Kind of noticed the same thing today.
It's kind of the plan they had in Chicago. So, but at least in Chicago, you had other guys because Juha Jasko was insane on he was really good on the power play as well. So,
right, but like they just don't have another plan other than Nadeau's somewhere.
This is wow. That was a fun little zone entry.
Oh, what a goal!
Ivan! Oh lordy!
There we go, man. That was so. That's some of the little bit he notices. Oh, okay. Here's the keep in, and he immediately crashes to the slot. No goalie is stopping that. He is wide open. Carolina, I don't recall if they've had an even strength goal at this showcase. Maybe one, but that was really nice. And I know you've got a tweet.
I do, but that was exactly what, because I think they should just use the guy who's really good at shooting the puck in Ivan Ryabkin, who has a very incredible good, like a good shot. Use that, and look what
I think
happened.
they should. I think having two shooting threats on the wing and being able to kind of get the puck between the two of them is really nice. Nystrom, that was a really good shift, though. He had a couple of nice
Yeah,
plays on
that
the blue line,
keep in was really
and
nice.
the keep in was really good. Yes,
I forgot they're
exactly.
still on the power play.
Oh yeah, because it was a 5-on-3.
Yeah.
That's right.
Also, another one of the thing I noticed alone whenever I was watching is that they're using Badinka in the bumper. Was Robida in
Robidas
game
was
one?
in
Oh
even
well,
strength. You're right. Okay, so they have one even strength goal. I mean, at least the power plays looked good. Gleb manning the point. Funny.
dude. Yes, it's time. I love that so much. Also, I'm still behind
That
somehow,
was
so I
a
appreciate
okay.
that.
So comment on Gleb here because I've noticed this a couple of times that he kind of gets tunnel vision and he should not have shot there. Piss poor angle. Goalie's square to the puck. He doesn't. I mean, if you shoot it low, that's fine because then there's a rebound, right? But like there's nothing.
If you go top, also if he goes top left, you have a chance because the goalie's almost down already, so you might have an
Right,
opportunity to sneak it
but
there.
that
But
is such a low percentage shot that you'd rather see him attempt something else
yeah,
because
I'm not
it
disagreeing.
led to play being blown dead, and so it just doesn't accomplish anything.
So it looks like they're. I kind of like using Nadeau as the entry because he's got a
Yeah,
nice burst. Ryabkin
another
was
nice
also
pass.
alone in the slot there.
They're playing a little like they have a little bit more of a plan today. Ryabkin.
I think that's the big thing is that Ivan is just roaming and it's working out.
They also don't. They just don't have anybody like huge to get to the net. So, like, a lot of their goals are going to have to be perfect shots.
To the gentleman who said if we're on Ryabkin watch, no, because Ivan's already signed. Kind of hard to be on the watch for somebody when he's already signed a North American contract. If he was still in the Dynamo Moscow system, yeah, but we are not.
Oh, liked the idea from Legault there. Didn't like that.
Is he just gonna, yo?
That's kind of what I'm talking about, though. Is like he needs to. That's kind of what I noticed with Nikishin, like early on in his KHL career, is he would try to do stuff like that and miss. And
Yeah,
so Legault needs to be careful with plays like that because he's missing some hits.
yeah. I can just remember the one. Was it Saturday where he goes for the hit and just completely missed and went head over heels into the bench?
That was funny. I will admit that did elicit a chuckle out of me.
I thought it was. I wanted to laugh, but I couldn't because I was on air. So
I have not seen
I like that poke
Jonas
from
Wu
Quap.
today.
I really whoever tried that saucer, that was a really good attempt. It's unfortunate that
I can't. I think
Gagnon
it
was
was
not fast enough.
Gagnon.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
That's the kind of nice thing about me being slightly behind is that if you miss a name or something, I could just say who it was.
yeah.
I
I'm
still
like
don't know
I
why.
after the first game, I kind of realized I don't really need to know any of the invites.
Hey man, maybe you'll watch Bryce and Nikita with the Greensboro Gargoyles. That's also Jonas Wu right there.
Yeah, well, I think it's because he's not getting power play time, and most of the
I
first
was gonna
period.
say it's been 90% power play time so
Yeah,
far. Okay, there you go. That wasn't the worst pass I've ever seen, but it didn't work. I like the way the guy said Roman Schmidt.
all right. Guap's been fine today. I mean, he's one of those goalies you're not really going to notice a ton because he's one of the more like just positionally sound goalies.
Yeah.
like a technical goalie, not like the Pyotr Kochetkov, like, well, I'll make the save somehow type of goalie.
Yeah. He's like if you compare Quap to any of the other guys in our system, it's kind of funny because Quap, when you watch him, is just very calm, very like in relaxed. And then if you watch like Frolov or Hajayev, I mean, you can still say Hajayev now and Kochetkov, you just want to like lasso them like a cow and rope them back into the net.
Yeah, like the goalie coaches should be investing in bungee cords to kind of keep them in net.
Paul, we have a challenge for you.
Keep
I
Pyotr
have an
Kochetkov
idea.
in net challenge impossible.
Oleg, if you're listening, just tell Semyon to, for the love of God, because
Forgot about Mercury playing for Tampa. Yeah, it's a little weird. I can't say like
I've barely noticed him so far. So
no, but I'm also not looking for Tampa prospects.
yeah, but sometimes the Tampa prospects, unless it's like one of the Canes' top two lines, might be more interesting to watch.
Yeah, that was a nice little play by Nadeau there.
Who? Somebody just
tried getting too
out.
fancy with it.
I mean, I respect it. I think if he slowed down a little bit, it probably
Go.
would have looked better.
That was interference.
What do you, either of you? Oh wow, both of us. Think of the Kaprizov trade rumors. Figure it out.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
if
say
there's a real chance,
like if it's a realistic chance, then
do it.
Carolina should be all
Do
over it.
Dude, whatever it takes at that point, just except for like Nikishin, do it. Because Kaprizov is probably a top 5 player in the league. The Canes have never had a moment where they've had a top 5 player in the league. Go get a top 5 player in the league. That was another. That was a nice tempo.
Aho and Slavin aren't even top 30 players in the league, according to NHL Network.
I mean, I agree with them.
Yeah, like Carolina
Not the best
has a bunch
exit
of
there
like
by Wu.
Good to pretty good players, but no true elite talents.
Yo, I don't know who this commentator is, but the way he said Wu there was spectacular.
I'm not listening. I could grab headphones, but I don't really feel like it. You know what I'm saying?
You don't just have in-ear monitors lying around in your desk? Come on.
No, I'm
It's okay.
Just kind of rough.
But yeah, also with the Marco D'Amico, who's incredibly reliable when it comes to NHL rumors.
Oh.
I'll wait. Nystrom, no.
That was good defense by 58. I think that's Doyle.
Wheat? I don't know, but that was really good.
Or
yeah.
no, I don't know who
I
that
don't know,
was.
but that was good.
Maybe it was Tyler Weiss, but
it might have been.
Nystrom just fanned
that hurt my soul because I saw the wind up and was like, oh, it's time, and then it just missed.
I think it is Weiss. It was Weiss.
Yes, I think I saw a W there to start his name.
Yeah. So that was a nice play to break that up because that was just kind of unfortunate.
I think it bounced on him last second. So
yeah.
It's
September in Tampa Bay. Like the ice is going to be god awful.
To be fair, I think for any of the locations that it would have been in, it would have been bad no matter what, because you would have had either Carolina, Nashville, or Florida. So
it's been like relatively nice.
It's like 76 here, so I wouldn't really. It's still not optimal. Back to what I was saying though. Marco D'Amico said recently that there's a chance within the next like 5 to 10 years the salary cap will double from where it is now to like
saw that
high numbers like 175, which isn't realistically high for comparatively to a lot of other leagues.
It needs to happen though.
It does, yeah. One of my favorite bits is Fitz GSN, who is a Rangers fan. It's my favorite bit ever where he'll go like a player will just sign and it's a big contract in like NHL terms, it might be like 10, 11 million. And he'll just go, oh yeah, that's and then it's just a random role player in the NBA money.
Yeah, I know.
And I think that's the funniest thing ever to me.
It's like Tony Snell level money.
You ever?
Do you know who
Yeah, man.
Tony Snell is,
Yeah,
Nick?
yes. I was gonna say KCP, but I didn't know if you knew who Kentavious Caldwell Pope is.
Of course I do. I know his name.
So
I
like,
don't follow the NBA, but I at least know his name.
like I don't know any current NBA players that are making like 15, 16 million dollars a year right now, but that's going to be the money a guy like McDavid is going to make, which is funny because the best player in your sport is making less than a guy in the NBA.
Right, and that's just kind of like sad. Like, I think the NHL
Ooh,
needs to increase the salary cap if they want to, you
who
know,
who is
remain competitive.
98? I was getting, yo, why is he on this line? Oh, Nadeau's just playing as the extra forward. I see.
Yeah, there's extra
I
forwards.
forgot.
No
Um,
Tony Snell slander. Listen, Walt. I like Tony Snell. I've used his meme many times.
zeros across the board.
KCP mentioned.
Hey, he's making a bag, and he just had one of the worst shooting years in Orlando. So I think that was last year. I just Tony Snow was the one that just came to mind.
I don't know
Zeros
how
across the
anyone
board.
can question his skill. That's an elite shot. Skill and shot are not the same thing.
They're related, but they're not the
Nah.
same thing. I put them as related somewhat to each other. But
Yeah, but again,
I
like puck skills to me are like, how do you handle the puck under pressure? What are your hands like? You know, like a shot is a separate thing. And so for me, skill, like Ryabkin does have some skill, but his hands are not nearly as good as people think. I think he has. Oh damn!
what?
What a garbage goal, Nikita.
Wait, yo, I I don't even. I'm guessing
Anyways, I
that
think
bounced
with
off.
Ryabkin, like he's so smart that he makes himself look more skilled than he is,
Can we?
which
I
is
want to
good.
talk
You
about the
want that. You
goal.
can teach the skill. You can't teach the hockey sense.
So I'm guessing that bounced in off Badinka's leg and somehow just beat Quap. I'm guessing. So the
Yeah,
real question is, are we putting that under Quap's fault or a bad bounce? Are we
I
doing a
think
not
that's
his
a bad
fault
bounce.
or
However, like you want him to seal the post better,
yeah, I'm not denying that, but
so I think there's a little bit of both there.
I might put that under a not his fault moment in my opinion, just because that's a stupid bounce.
Nice forecheck there by Nadeau.
He's been really, really good so far.
No, but Dinka, that was the hardest shot I've ever seen him take.
Yeah. Nice breakup by Robida, who
Mm-hmm.
continues to just be what a pass too.
Oh, McGregor, if you had any brain in you, you would have taken that shot.
Why did yo? Didn't that just go in off? No, I think that it might have just gone in off Quap. I thought it bounced off Badinka, but apparently I might have missed that. As Matt is currently going through an existential crisis.
Sorry, they had a decent scoring chance
I
out
see
there.
that. I see
Robidas should
the
have buried
Robida.
that, but it is what it is.
I think I'm gonna go back to that McGregor chance where he it's kind of like Ben Simmons whenever he had an open layup and he passed it. McGregor had an open shot at the
That was a
net and he
nice
went
play by
back to the point.
Felix to get the puck and then immediately dish to Robida, though, not like try to do too
Yeah,
much.
I'm coming to find out I'm behind a lot of things. I'm behind Matt. I'm behind the regular feed.
No, I'm
I have
saying
no
like
idea
on
why,
that play. Oh, my stream just froze for a sec. Where was that pass to, bud?
but
All right, Biondi.
so Weiss is 58. So yeah, I
Yes,
believe it was him on that breakup earlier.
that broke that up. All right.
Good job, Raleigh boy.
Um,
Yeah,
he made
that's
up.
the
Oh God, who turned that over? I think that was Wu.
that was 50 49. That was Ivan. Nice save by Quap, though, on the first one.
Yeah, he should have sealed the post a little better, but yes.
It is September hockey for guys that will probably barely see each other throughout the year, so it's one of those things, but this is also, like, I have to remember, this is Quap's, like, first time with an extended stay in North America that isn't just, like, a camp or the World Juniors.
So, Jess, I will say that part of the reason we're behind is because there is a delay between the stream and, like, real life. I don't know how to, like, explain that, but, like, there's, like, about a 10-second delay between, like, when we're talking and what you're hearing.
I'm just gonna let you go through that one.
It sounded like I could explain that better in my head, but I haven't slept in, like, 2 weeks because of this puppy. So,
I had a 9 AM class, so
I'm sorry that you had to go to a 9 AM class.
it's the one I signed up for, so it's such a struggle.
I know, yeah. Be your own self.
I mean, it's fine. I'm done. I mean, I was done for the day at 11:50, so
That's not bad.
no.
All right, this has been a good period from the Hurricanes. I think it kind of shows that Tampa's prospect, like, they don't have a ton of prospects in their system, kind of like Carolina at this tournament, at least. They don't have a lot of guys.
They don't have a lot of guys overseas, I think, either. So.
Right. And Tampa just kind of has guys.
I haven't seen Sam O'Reilly today at all, so I could be wrong.
Oh my God. I thought that went in. I was about to lose my mind.
I think Quap thought it went in too. But it was a save. It counts. Quap has been good outside of the funky bounce.
I just think positioning wise, he's a little off. He was really slow to react there, and he has not covered his post very well.
Here comes Lucas.
Lucas versus Robida. That's a fun
Heck
matchup.
Yeah, dude.
Jonas Wu passing to nobody. Love it.
Look at the commentators also talking about Nikita Quap though. So they are mentioning the Canes prospects a little bit. They were talking about the DEL. Have the Lightning ever had a prospect in the DEL?
Have the Lightning ever drafted from the DEL? Didn't they draft Julian Lutz?
No, Julian Lutz was Arizona, if I'm not mistaken. What an interesting thing to talk about right now. He was an Arizona pick. I can't remember. I'm gonna do research on this while the end of the period. Actually, I can wait a minute until the end of the period. So.
That's a trip. What?
Yo,
that was stinky.
How in the world? Nice save by Quap, though.
It was a good save.
That should have been a penalty, though. That was ridiculous.
That was another good save. All right, so
these pucks
Carolina
are disgusting.
Just not being able to break the puck out.
Yeah, they cannot get this thing. What are your Plum's opinion on the DEL? Dude, can I get Don Cherry's opinion on the DEL? I gotta hear that. That'd be funny. He is alive, right? I'm not being insensitive when I say that.
I believe he is still breathing.
I don't remember. I have not heard of the man. That was a good pass by whoever that was to Nystrom. That should have also been a penalty for holding, but okay, I get it. My guy can't put two hands on the stick because he's got a hand on his shoulder, but I get it. All right.
We have a kerfuffle here.
A kerfuffle.
Who is in my kerfuffle? To answer your question,
the anti-Carolina agenda continues. Yeah, it does. It's a real thing. Don't let the media tell you it isn't.
Yeah. To answer your question, I don't believe Tampa has ever drafted from.
Yeah, so that's why I think that was the first time I've ever heard somebody from Tampa. I'm like, have they ever had a German player on their roster ever?
I mean, for what it's worth, there haven't been many German players in the NHL. There hasn't been a ton.
Shockingly enough, on the Syracuse Crunch right now, Wojciech, I'm not pronouncing that last name. Here, let me make sure I share the correct screen so I don't get in trouble. This gentleman right here is on the Syracuse Crunch. He was never drafted by them, but technically.
So he probably just signed after like the World Championships or something.
Would you look at that?
They play like a vintage late 90s NHL team.
So technically,
Tampa has a type. Nashville was like that too yesterday. Oh my God, the hockey was so boring.
I'll take your word for it. So now, what do we do in the intermission here?
I am going to refill my water, but
no way, I'm getting flaked on. That's crazy.
In just a little bit. Give me one second.
Thinking this Canes team plays a whole lot like the 2011 to 2012 Hurricanes. I'm gonna just be real. I was 9 or 10 whenever that happened, but I think I remember kind of what they played like, and I don't really think that's a compliment. But yeah, no, it's September hockey, and these guys, besides like the top line for Robida, Nadeau, and Unger Sorum, haven't really played a lot together. So I kind of get why it's the case. But let me move this onto this, so I'm actually like looking ahead. But yeah, I get it. Yeah, I'm young. I'm sorry. Yeah. Any chance Ryabkin sees NHL minutes? Dear God, I hope not. No disrespect to the kid, but um, it's he's so young. He is very very young, and while he's had good moments in this tournament, he still has a good amount of growth to go before um he has a shot there. But I think the AHL is the best place for him because like watching him play here, he doesn't need to play in the USHL or the QMJHL. He's pretty much ready for AHL hockey at this point. And he's probably going to have a good year because he's going to be a center full time, I believe. So that'd be good for him. Not hating on them, the team was flashes of skill. Yeah, that's kind of basically what it is right now. You have about like 5 or 6 skilled forwards, 3 or 4 skilled defensemen, and then a lot of guys that are giving it their all, and you got to respect it. It is currently 1-1 at the end of the first period. Kane's goal was scored by Ivan Ryabkin off a great feed from Bradley Nadeau on the power play, and Yoel Nystrom had a really nice keep in to keep the play alive, and Ryabkin had just a great shot. The Lightning goal was kind of weird because it was just a god awful bounce, and I guess Quap didn't seal the post all the way, so it just kind of trickled in. But yeah, that is kind of how it's going right now. It is the end of the first period. As we can see, Matt is not here because he abandoned me, which is just awesome. So, oh, he's back.
I had to mix my water.
You probably also had to deal with the third intern.
No, he's somewhere.
Yeah,
he was just here.
If we said it at the top, we'll say it again. If anybody has questions or just have a comment, a concern, or anything, I have nothing really. I mean, the game is the game, obviously, but like other than that, not really much. Today was actually a really slow day. For prospects, there was a couple MHL games, but no, we didn't have any prospects because it was Torpedo's MHL team, and Krutov shouldn't be playing there anymore. And then it was a different Loco team, which obviously Chakran's not going to play for, And then Igor Velmikin got his second actual start, but third game. 32 out of 36 saves, OTL. I wouldn't say it was a rough game. I only caught a little bit of the first period because I had to go to class, funnily enough. But it wasn't a bad performance. Dynamo St. Petersburg's defense is awful. I'm coming to notice. It needs a lot of work. So, and they have Timur Cole playing MHL minutes instead of playing VHL minutes, even though he's proven he does not need the MHL anymore. But we're having fun there. So,
hooray!
I love that. Somebody on the Twitter, I struggle to understand where in the world the effort issues for Ryabkin are. He looks great every game in both ends of the ice, with and without the puck. I think it's early to say great because he's been good. I wouldn't say he's like outstandingly great, but he's good. He's been good in this tournament. Effort. I think the effort concerns and all the red flags and stuff are overblown. I think there might still be some truth to them, but they were heavily overblown to what they were built up to be. So, anything, Matthew?
I think it's just when he has the puck on his stick, he just kind of slows down a little bit, and I think that's when. So, like, for people that watch him, you can watch him play and you'll be like, oh wow, like he had 2 points, but did I really notice him all that much? And I think that's kind of where the effort level comes in. And I don't necessarily agree with that. I think it's a little overblown, but like I think just like the skills kind of average, the skating is definitely above average, but not like elite by any means. And so like you kind of have that together. It just looks like a player who, doesn't impress certain people. I've liked him a lot though.
I think most people have liked him, except for that one dude who tagged the account and said Ivan Ryabkin has been disappointing in this tournament, which everybody has their own opinion.
I think
but
the amount of hype
I'm allowed to dislike yours.
The amount of hype that he got has led to already unrealistic expectations for him. Like there's a reason he fell in the draft. Like it can't all just be the attitude reasons or all this, right? Like there have to be other reasons why he fell in the draft. So you could argue that Aho does that too. Exactly. Like Aho, he's going to work hard every shift, but Sebastian Aho is not elite skill-wise by any means. If he was, he'd be an 100-point player. Like Sebastian Aho's puck skills are pretty average for the NHL, but he's so damn smart and he works so hard that that's what makes him such an effective player.
So you heard it here first. Matt is comparing Ryabkin to Sebastian Aho.
Damn, I got caught. No, but like, I think there's going to be some learning curves for Ryabkin, mostly on like how to like making decisions at a much quicker pace is going to be kind of hard. Like the USHL, like the pace is good in that league. Nothing compared to the AHL though.
Oh yeah.
So I almost wonder if he like gets like a trial in Greensboro to start. I doubt they will, but
I wouldn't be shocked, but I'm not going to say I don't think he needs it, but I don't think that'd be the best use of time. I think
it's definitely not the most skilled league
for
him. He also has improved massively as a skater. Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
hi, Brandon.
He's been in the chat for a little bit today.
Oh, has he? I haven't paid attention to names. I'm kind of watching.
No, I'm trying to pay attention to names, but I'm gonna be real. I've watched a lot less NHL games as over the past year, 2 years. So I'm gonna just take the word of the people on that one.
First period done. Better show Matt Ring of Honor.
I wanna know if I can do that. Like, they have free ROH matches on YouTube. Is that something I'm allowed to show?
I don't know.
Jokes aside, I think Ryabkin fell because he's both Russian and had two concerns as possible. The fitness thing, no. Maybe, probably not. Attitude concerns, I
I was gonna
think
say
all
Casey
that.
Middlestat couldn't do a pull up and still got drafted top 10. I think so.
Wasn't that also Sam Bennett?
Yeah.
The attitude concerns, I think, were overblown just because of whatever happened in Russia and what led him to North America. Whatever happened there. Russian media still talks about that from time to time, and it's kind of funny because Dynamo Moscow's MHL team has a Ryabkin brother. And it trips me up from time to time. And the Russian thing is still a legit thing that happens. So, yeah, I think he was also under 6 foot. And as we found out, if you were under 6 foot in this draft class, you were never getting drafted. So,
correct. Do you want a wrestling story?
Let me read. We got
They aren't Russian.
wise.
Think like old NHL front office people, not like yours. Yeah, it's like the team that drafted was like Michael Rasmussen. Was that not his first name, Michael?
I mean, I think there is a Michael Rasmussen that plays in Detroit right now.
Yeah, they drafted him in the top 10, even though Geeky was the better player on his line.
I'm just gonna let
like 75% of that dude's points that year were on the power play. That is not a good sign.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with that. Oh. All right,
hold on.
You changed your device.
I did that. That is not what happened. Give me one moment.
Oh my god. I don't disagree. I think the big thing is that Ivan can use going from being a potential top 10 pick early in the year to being a second rounder as a big thing of like, I got to show people what I am and prove to them that they were wrong. And if he uses it perfectly, I'd love it. That'd be great.
I also think Ryabkin had all the hype of the top 10 pick at the beginning of the year, and then
yeah, I think that was the big thing, was that he was projected to be a really high pick going into the year, and then obviously the year happened. Slowly building a team of Russians.
I have to leave and rejoin because I cannot.
You should still be good to just rejoin because I think you have the link, so you can.
Yeah,
you should be good.
So give me one moment.
Okay. Well, it's gonna screw up my background, but that's okay. Slowly building a team of Russians and short kings. I guess, but the short kings that they have drafted don't play short. Like Stankoven doesn't play short. Blake will learn not to play short. Jarvis is not the biggest guy in the bunch, but he doesn't play short. And I think that's nice to have in the organization so you can teach guys like Felix and Bradley and eventually Artemonov that, there are other ways to do it. And look, I have a co-host back and my beautiful overlay is finally correct again.
I was gonna say, I'm not sure what happened. It was it just said new recording happened, so I had to get my webcam.
Nice, man. I think you landed in the right org. They won't tolerate BS. That is, I mean, I'm not going to disagree. I think this organization is going to make sure that he knows what he needs to do to become an NHL player. So
Carolina also wouldn't have taken him if they didn't do their due diligence on him.
Correct. And I believe we're almost back.
At a certain point, you have to realize that the risks are. I think we are back, or no? Maybe.
We are. We're jumping in 15 seconds late to the period.
Wait, no, this is replay.
Oh, it is. Okay. Oh yeah, because the guy just bounced off Ivan, who then just stared him down.
Yeah, this is a mess.
Okay, this stream is working great. Our stream has actually been fine It's been good for the most part, like health wise, not like our conversation, but at least connection wise, it's been good. But I didn't realize that's what it was. That was just a really nice play on the power play. Also, the Selly from Ivan, my God,
That was a solid one.
that was pretty good. I like that. Oh wait, they're gonna show me the Quap. They're gonna show me the Quap thing again, so I can see what happened. Thank gosh, because I need to see what happened here. Because I guess I didn't see it perfectly the first time it happened. Let me see. Come on, show me this stupid goal.
No.
I try to not underestimate. Can Matt get his mic a little closer? I think I turned him down a little bit earlier. So
am I being quiet?
It said somebody said you are, yeah.
Is this better?
It should be good, yeah. I mean,
let me know. I can also just like talk louder. I've been kind of quiet.
I missed the goal again, by the way. I'm pissed off.
I'm sorry.
Try not to underestimate short players after Nathan. Yeah, Nathan Gerby was prime example of a short guy that wasn't a short guy.
So he was here.
That was one of my mom's favorite players. Was Nathan Gerby.
Same. He was in Raleigh for the prospect showcase because he's now like one of the Nashville directors of development or something. Oh. And I saw him in real life and I was like, oh wow, he is just that short. Like he's just that tiny. Scout, come here, bud.
All right, great dumping, Gleb. We're getting somewhere, kid.
Here, buddy. Good boy. Good touch.
It ricocheted funkily.
Funkily is a great word.
Yeah. Good job from Ryabkin going against Green to get the puck to Legault. Not his best dump attempt, and then because Gleb was behind the line, but also sounds better. Oh my God, it's a dog.
Hi, say hello.
You think he's going to speak? Look at him.
He's been speaking all the time. All right, he's getting ornery.
Go play.
Go get him.
Yeah. Good job, Nikita. We were both definitely paying attention there. Okay, that puck needs to get out, Russians. Who? Yo, I don't know who 57 is, but he just legitimately went full dive to try and block a puck that never got shot. And that puck does get
57, out 57, I believe, is Doyle.
Okay. Short players, yeah. St. Louis was annoying. Always annoying. Where's that puck? Who? You're telling me Haimo Salmi won the tip play? You're kidding. Who let Haimo Salmi out jump them? I need to have a conversation. Not saying Haimo Salmi isn't athletic like that, but Haimo Salmi is short. So how in the world do you let him out jump you? More respect to him, I guess. I'm digging myself a hole and trying to dig myself out of it, and it's working perfectly.
That was a nice back check from, I think, Robidas.
It was Robidas. How did he steal that? Mr. Wu, please. Mr. Wu, please.
Is Ric Flair's formal name.
Mr. Wu.
That was a funny joke.
And I think Alexei Haimo Salmi is going to go for a cross check.
Yeah, that was a bad penalty.
Hey, man. Some of these calls I've witnessed in this prospect tournament have shown me that it is September. Yeah, that was I work at a radio station.
I will say, for a guy who has been in the AHL, Alexei Haimo Salmi looks like one of the worst players on the ice.
He said it. Make that abundantly clear. His name lit up whenever he said that. I did not say that. Nick did not say that. Matthew Somet said that.
You know how to pronounce my name, and that is
Soma, Sama, whatever. It's an S and it's. I'm just gonna start calling.
This is anti-Italian discrimination.
No. The way so I work at a radio station, and Friday when they had that first game, and it was the first time actually seeing them on the ice, because I work with someone who has worked with, SPHL teams as social media before. So, I we both immediately agreed, like, yeah, they look a lot better on the ice than they did in the pictures and the videos and everything like that. Couldn't explain to you why they look this good now. They just look better than what they were to me anyways, and what they were was awful. So, these are not awful anymore, they're just kind of okay. As Matt just continues to disappear when I need him as I'm trying to talk. Um, so far, this has been good penalty killing. Hasn't really they've kept a lot of danger away from the middle. As soon as I say that, Klopp is forced to make a good save
I
because
had
they
to
let him
take the
in.
feather out of my dog's mouth.
And Dominic Bedenko with a good clear. Thank you, Dominic.
And it looks like Bradley Nadeau is about to go to the box.
So
no,
we're gonna
just
call that penalty.
Robida, just kidding. No, it is Nadeau.
It was Nadeau, but we're gonna call that one when Nadeau was Robida was completely tripped up just like that in the first period, and we got nothing. This is anti-Carolina Hurricanes discrimination. By golly.
Honestly, though, I don't hate the prospects getting more reps on the penalty kill. I don't at all.
Yeah, it's just annoying, man. Side numbers look unreadable, though. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. The thinking on that is kind of weird.
Just, oh God, yeah. Sorry, like I don't ever look at the side numbers, but it is atrocious.
Yeah, and then the no outline on number name, that is such a pet peeve of mine. So I get that completely. I hate it. And then like, what was I gonna say?
Oh, nice stop.
Wow, that was really nice. Yeah. Gary Bettman himself paid these reps off. Hey man. All I'm saying is that I've seen some calls this weekend.
I don't know. The agenda.
Everybody's got their own agenda, and I'm watching Gary Bettman's. It's to rig the Hurricanes to make them take a ton of penalties and not get a ton of penalties.
Doing the team a favor and getting off the ice.
Again, he said it. Make that abundantly clear.
I'm sorry.
It was a nice save by Nikita, who again has looked good today, besides the one freak accident goal.
Yeah, I think with Quap, like he's always been decent. It's just he's never gotten a chance to get like consistent starts at the pro level.
He did last year.
Short King discrimination. I disagree. I just don't like him as a player.
Again, look whose name is lit up when that is happening before anybody.
I'll take credit for
Dominic Bedenko with a huge
pass by
block.
Felix. Oh, Robida again, going through the middle, and nothing happens. From the refs are just like this the whole time.
Oh man,
that was an unreal pass by Felix.
If Walt's still in the chat, get me on the phone with Gary Bettman right now. I got some complaints to voice.
Glad he showed him. See, so when I was filling in for Nick on
Scout did not want to hear that.
Sit, good boy. So I was filling in for Nick on Saturday, and like Gleb was taking a shot. It was like, stop it. A good scoring chance, and they showed the guy coming out of the box instead. I'm like, what are we doing here? That's like, I don't care about the player leaving the box. I care about the scoring chance. Ugh.
Thank you. I did it. Like, come on, man. Roberto's been tripped blatantly twice now. Also, earlier in that penalty kill, I did mention Dominic Bedenko had a great block to get a chance.
Honestly, that was a really solid kill of the 5-on-3.
Yeah, that was really nice.
And we haven't seen the guy come out of the box yet, so I have no idea. Okay, now there are 5 skaters on the ice.
Did he come out?
He did.
Wait. Oh, that's
Pause.
Okay.
No,
Still
he'll
early in
take
the morning.
chance in front. That was a bad decision to keep that moving by the goalie.
I don't think Menniken had a choice there. I like how that guy tried to hit Ryabkin, and Ryabkin just kind of went no.
Nobody was there.
Nadeau finishing a check?
He's been more physical.
Times are changing.
I'm hoping that when camp starts, we get a weigh-in and we see that he has gained some weight.
I think they updated it during whatchamacallit. They should have updated it during prospect. Oh, he wasn't there at prospect camp, was he?
There's been 2 months since then.
Well, he also wasn't at prospect camp, I'm reminded.
Correct.
So we wouldn't have had the update. Oh, Gleb, no. Who made the back check? Was that Lucas Mercury?
It was a nice play by whoever it was.
I think that was Lucas Mercury.
And that was one of the worst. Oh my god.
Oh, good pass. Guys, hello? Nice save, Nikita Quam.
I'm just noticing who it was.
It's the Pep Guardiola noticing the noticer.
The noticer has logged in.
That was a really good save by Nikita Quap, by the way.
Was a really good save. Honestly, Quap's been really good today.
Quap has been really.
There's been a lot of really good chances from Tampa. Carolina's defensive play has been poor at best. I mean, that was also
keep your head up, big fella.
Oh man,
Evan Vierling. Oh.
That was a great save. Wow.
I would have genuinely jumped out of my seat for
You'll make the connection for. Thanks, Walt.
Yeah, man. Gary Bettman's going to hear from me, twin. He's going to hear from me about a prospect showcase in Tampa, Florida. Let me tell you what.
Right, because Bettman's just locked in for these games.
He's doing what we're doing right now.
He's watching them no.
He's watching this
cannot.
He's got an ear. The refs has an earpiece in. He's hearing Gary Bettman go, "Yeah, you don't call that, buddy. That never happened.
That wasn't a trip. Down, I swear to God."
Remember, 10 bands on the line. You can't. Imagine somebody betting on this. Betting on preseason prospect NHL hockey.
Sorry, FC Hockey isn't doing anything anymore.
Oh, they're stopping being a company?
It says after thousands of hours on the rink, on the road, in front of monitors and keyboards, we made the difficult decision to embark on a new journey.
So either it's they're actually closing shop or it's a promotion for something.
No, they bring a lot of people in. They actually brought in one of my scouts for Coquitlam fairly recently. So
they got at least one or two Dauber guys this past cycle too.
Which is weird. So I don't know if it's just they're not making any money anymore and they're just hey, this just doesn't make any sense or what. But yeah, that's the second big draft platform to leave within the past couple of years.
I know Dauber, they expanded their scouting department.
Colson
Nick, dude.
Again, really bad defensive coverage. I can't see the numbers. It looks like Wu.
It was also a weird bounce off the board. Nikita was very far out of the goal. Let's see.
Yeah.
So Wu got danced around. Badinka tried to
help. Scout.
That was just a lot of just ugly. So
hold on.
You're telling me Bettman isn't in attendance? He is, I thought. Either that or he's currently watching on a big screen in the NHL office. That was just ugly all around. They let a guy get to the middle, puck bounce off the boards, Quap's out of position, just a lot of not good. But it's a prospect tournament in September, so some people might want to read a lot into it. You just want to see some players and growth. What did that touch with a high stick, actual high stick? Yeah, Quap was out kind of far. and the
So
puck
here's
bounced
the thing.
great.
It's like half of this defense I can trust to do things, and half of this defense I can't. And so, like, you just really, and I can say that for half the team right now. Because, like, all of the invites have had bad games.
And Ivan Ryabkin will take a high sticking penalty, so we're back to the kill.
Looks like he's a bust.
I was gonna ask Matt, which half are you trusting?
Which half am I trusting in? I mean, you know who I'm not trusting in. Like, I think
Who's that?
There's been 4 defensemen that have been like decent, and it's been
who's the fourth? I know 3. Who's the 4th?
I'd say Doyle's been solid.
I will just go for the hashtag free 49. Yeah, you're right.
He's been fine. He hasn't done a damn thing anywhere else, but like he's had a few nice breakups. Like Wu has been bad. McGregor has been bad, and I mean I've said it. Himasami has not been good either. And
I like how they're using
invites in general. All of the players at forward, other than Vierling that we've invited, have been awful skaters.
I like how they're using Nadeau on the penalty kill. It's a big thing that he needs to do. So I'm glad they're getting it done in a prospect showcase.
Yeah.
Wow. No, don't cover. Well, maybe you should have covered. I didn't see the Tampa guy there. I saw the go kind of on top of him. The fact that he's only taken 1, I'm guessing that's penalty. This whole tournament would be an improvement. Yeah, I'm not denying that. He took a decent amount in the USHL and in the playoffs. So only having 1 in 3 games so far is probably an improvement penalty wise.
I think the penalties were also that was definitely something that caused the effort levels or the effort concerns. All right, give me a second. I gotta find my dog.
What is going on in the Soma household here?
He keeps like running. We have like a little barricade set up, and he keeps like finding a way to get around it, and then not finding a way to get back across it. Australian Shepherd, really smart breed.
I know. I had a pair of them for a little bit when I was a kid. So back to just me. Still on the penalty kill here. Felix Biondi, Nystrom, and Heimo Salmi. Nadeau desperately needs, not desperately, but I appreciate the coaching staff using him in this moment. Like, because maybe one of the invites might have more to prove, but Nadeau and like Felix could use the experience of playing on the penalty kill, even though it's not, guys that are maybe close to the AHL level, and there might be a couple of them for Tampa. It's still a good moment for him, and it's something that he needs to get used to just to continue to round out his game as the Hurricanes kill another penalty. Good job.
It's honestly their penalty killing has been decent. It's the even strength play that hasn't been good. And
all right, let's get that puck out, gentlemen.
If you read Matt's Substack, by the way, you'll have noticed that I said
shameless
day 1 that 5-on-5 play was bad.
I think 50 set Doyle tripped over a stick that was just on the ice. That's always good. Skate, Gleb, skate. Oh, the goalie was there. Whatever. What are we laughing over there for, big fella, huh?
Just, it's just a funny reaction, that's all.
Here we go. Well, they're trying to get offense. Forecheck so hard you drop your stick. All right, man. And we're having extracurriculars. Gleb has a gentleman by his helmet. Gleb has another gentleman. He has one glove off. He is laughing at somebody. He is laughing at somebody.
Yeah.
Ivan is still holding somebody.
Ivan
is continuing to go off.
Honestly, like
Ivan is still talking. Oh my god.
Good for him, man.
That was Ivan he's gonna do that a lot. And I think that's gonna be very fun, but it's also gonna get him in trouble. Gleb is really having a blast out there. He is. We all have to remember this is just his third game back from 2 big leg injuries. He's just out there to remember how to play the sport again. And you know what? That's great. Why I know I worded that weird, but we don't need to do that. Again, 2 traumatic leg injuries in 1 year. It's going to take a minute for him to get used to playing hockey again, okay? Go find your dog again.
Sorry, after a little while, that was not what I was reacting to.
No.
There are some plays where you just kind of question it, and so all you can do is just kind of make a face.
Hey, man. Oh, right idea. And again, a second broken stick is just around here. Nice pass by whoever that was.
Yeah.
That was Woo to Weiss. Insane combination of names there.
I swear to God, if you bark at him.
Mr. Woo.
Why are you breathing so
Puck
heavy?
Up.
Damn, are you winded from one jump?
I don't hate that, Dominic, but I think I would have rather you hold on to it, but I like the rush. The offensive aggressiveness is nice to have, Dominic. I like it. And that is a goal for the Tampa Bay Lightning. The puck just physically got lost within Patinka's skates, and Tampa player just taps it past Quap. As an intern is joining the session. Yeah, the puck just got lost in Badinka's skate. It bounced over. Lightning guy was there, and then Quap kind of got left out to dry. This is, man.
This has been an ugly ass game.
Yeah, But again, he is. I would say he is a smooth skater. Yeah.
When you watch them play, it's not hard to see that this team does not have anybody in the system currently.
They have
make a difference 5-on-5.
Half their forwards are more than likely ECHL guys, and I would say
I understand, but
3 defensemen are AHL guys, and the rest are ECHL or back to junior. So, thanks, man. You can continue to point out Carolina doesn't have a win. It makes everybody happy here. What was that bounce off the stanchion? That it went around the boards and then just died. The defenseman are in blocks, but yeah, man. First off, the Roblox reference is crazy, but yeah, that was just not a good moment for anybody involved on the ice on that time, including the referees. The referees. I just hope we all remember this is a prospect showcase. It is a moment to get eyes on players. It is not a end-all be-all of where players are.
No, it's a good benchmark, but unfortunately,
the benchmark we're seeing right now is
benchmark's not great. I've been really disappointed with Felix this tournament.
Yeah, it's been kind of weird because I would have thought he would have been one of their better players because of how he's looked against guys his own age over the past 2 years, but I think the forwards could be okay if the defense. Yeah, maybe. I guess so. How is that icing? And then Doe beats the guy there, and they blow icing. Yo, man. Ooh, okay. Clearly, yeah. Carolina's system, it takes a minute. So, again, we're just here for fun, for the love of the game, basically. To talk with everybody if anybody wants to talk, and just watch. I guess we're watching hockey and giving our live opinion on it. But I feel as if The Matt Soma Substack post of this game is not going to be the prettiest thing on planet Earth.
No, I mean it's going to be mostly just an evaluation, but it's also going to be letting people know that it's been rough for some of these guys, and like I know it's not the end all be all, but like it's pretty clear like I think Felix is the same player he was last year, and that concerns me. Like he doesn't look any better. He doesn't look worse, as he just
There we
has a
go.
scoring chance.
He doesn't. He barely shoots the puck, anyways. So.
Oh, that was a nice feed by somebody.
Robida. Oh man, that was Robida in the dough.
Who was that pass to, Joel?
It was to the thought of Justin Robida.
the concept of Justin Robida.
Good idea from Felix just to get it to the middle there. It didn't work, but that was a really good pass.
Yeah.
Really good play.
So it's pretty clear, like, if Carolina wants anything at even strength, it's got to be this line. No other line.
Yeah. Also, I gave Felix a pass from at least half of last year just because of the way that he was used. Because before the World Juniors, he was, and as Justin Robida seemingly gets DDT'd, I don't really know what happened there. Badinka and Roman Schmidt, who has seemingly talked a lot today, are involved with each other. I don't know what happened to Robida there, but it looked like he just got spiked.
Yeah, probably. If there wasn't an anti-hurricane bias, as we all well know, there should be penalties.
So what happened? So yeah, Schmidt just he two-hand punches Robida in the face after he got close to Mennigan.
One lightning.
So I would think Schmidt gets a penalty for that because that's kind of very uncalled for. So this is a big moment, and I think every person that watches this game knows exactly what the plan is. Can you execute that plan?
Yeah, I would even argue that this is a pivotal moment in the game.
So do we see a pivotal goal? The real question.
As of right now, looking from this just absolutely
it's in the corner
board play, no.
Ref, we can blow it. Oh, never mind.
No, got out. Never mind. Don't, because the goalie doesn't have his stick anymore. And Felix let it go by. Oh no, 2-on-1.
How does that?
Oh my God, that was.
Yo,
Nick, we do see a goal,
dude.
No.
Yo, I'm sorry. Fun. Also, that's a goal scorer's goal, brother. Ethan Gauthier had enough time. I'm not going to say anything, but Gauthier was left alone because Nystrom went to play the pass instead of the shooter, and Quap was ready for that opportunity because Quap was squared up, but Nystrom needs to be a little tougher on the puck, and Quap desperately needs to get his glove up because, dear Lord.
Yeah, that was a Cam Ward.
That was just a
goal.
Goal scorer. If I hear goal scorer's goal again, my goodness. Gleb shoots high. Good to know he's shooting. Vierling tried to shoot it, but I think his stick got stuck in the ice. And then he just shoots into the. All right. Yeah, that was. The puck just got lost in Felix's skates, but that was ugly. As it was almost another Tampa grade A or grade B chance there.
Focus. Look at me.
This has been a power play, and Haimo Salmi just gives it up. He gets it taken away, but
the noticer has logged in. By the way,
you're not even paying attention until I said his name. Disrespectful.
No, I know.
And Menigan just covers. All right.
Felix has had a bad tournament. I think I'm hoping he has a better camp. Hey,
Went to go switch my laundry. Yeah, man.
Gonna...
This has been a second period to take the tape. So what's going to happen with this second period is they're going to watch it once. They're going to take the film. They're going to take the hard drive it's on, and they're just going to set it on fire and throw it somewhere in the Lenovo parking lot. That's basically what's going to happen here.
Whoever's like coming concert wise next, like run over it with their bus.
Yeah, this has been an ugly, ugly, ugly period. Just no way kind of around it.
Yeah.
What even was that from Felix? He tried to bounce it to himself.
He's in his own head right now.
Well, I'm not going to honestly put it on coaching because, again, that was a nice pickup by Nadeau to get it to his stick after losing it in his feet. But
there you go, Brad. Hey, don't bite me, asshole.
Oh my God, Bradley. I'm really not going to put it on coaching because, again, it's guys that Abbott really won't see a lot this year, besides the guys that have played good, at least decently at this tournament.
Yeah, no, it's not coaching.
It's also a prospect tournament in September, man. I'm not going to read too much into it.
I think if anything, this is just like the guys who played AHL last year look the most comfortable for the most part.
Yeah.
Everybody else is learning.
So I'm guessing did they not get a power play off that? They didn't get a power play off that.
Correct. Because Nadeau retaliated.
Whew, man. I mean, if we're going to let my boys take unprotected headshots, that's all right. I'm fine with it. I think my bold prediction going into the third period is we will probably see a fight in this third period. That's going to be my
game, man.
At a camp, it's dumb. At a tournament, I'm kind of down because it's other team, you know? If it's another team, it's fine. But if it's a dude that's on your same team, dumb. So what I'm going to spend this next period doing in like 2 seconds here, this intermission, as we're going to probably we're looking at a scuffle. Yeah, we're going.
My dog out to pee.
We're getting the scuffle.
So I will be back in like 5 minutes.
Legault is currently taking. I'm not gonna say that. I gotta think about what I say from now on.
Good. Thank you for hitting him. He needs to learn.
All right, so
my dog just got a 2-piece from my cat.
Interns are fighting.
Yeah. We're trying to basically, like, with the dog, like, to let him know, like, hey, if the cat sets a boundary, like, respect it. So, like, we're kind of letting him get hit by the cat because that'll teach him, oh, if I do this, I'm going to get smacked. Okay.
All right. So what we're going to do while Matt is gone for this intermission for a little bit, hopefully this is going to work. Okay, it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to create odds for prospects to get into a fight in third. If anybody has any suggestions here, I'm kind of just going to go down the list, give some betting odds. Obviously, you can't actually bet on this, even though I think it'd be hilarious. But I think I'm going to put Ryabkin at 1. I'm not going to say it's even. I'm going to go +1. I'll go 135. This feels about right. I think Legault is definitely. Oh wow, nobody saw that spelling right. Legault's gonna be at plus. I'm gonna go 190. I don't know why Riot Games just opened, but that's crazy. So Ryabkin, Legault. I'm trying to think. of like who else. I'm gonna actually throw Gleb in there as well. I'll go plus 300 for him. I don't really think he'll actually do it, but I think it's a thing. Because I have let me go down here and do this one. So we'll do Hazayev down here. I'm gonna go. Let me make sure I put this in here off the bench. I'll put plus 2,000 odds on that one. I don't think it will. If it happens, it's insane. You're having the payday of your life. Plus 200 for Legault. Yeah, I think Legault. There's a good chance, but I don't think it's like 100% happening. I feel as if Ryabkin has been the kind of guy that's instigated a good amount. Nadeau versus Mercury. That would be a fight I don't think I would want to see. Just because I love Nadeau, but as a person who has watched Lucas Mercury for his senior year and kind of knows what he is as a player, that would be really bad to say the least. I will throw Nadeau in there. I think I'm gonna go plus 500 just because I really don't think it's likely. Badinka is actually a good shout. I'll throw Badinka here and we'll go plus 4 just because it's one of those things where it could happen and I think Badinka would be a guy to fight, but I don't think he's like a guy here. Robida, I don't see Robida fighting. So we'll again, nobody sees how I'm spelling this while I'm not looking at my keyboard every 2 seconds. But I'll go 1,500 for Robida here. Trying to think. We'll do let's do invitee forward. And we'll have invitee forward at plus 1,000. It might not be his choice. Well, hey man, I think it's gonna happen here. So, and then invitee defenseman. I think I'll also have a 1,500, just because I kind of think. Let me also fix that to say invitee defenseman, like maybe McGregor, maybe Doyle. I don't see Jonas Wu throwing a punch. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, Carconi versus Drury. You know, honestly, if I can find that, we'll watch it. St. Govan versus Tom. That is something I really don't want to see. But you know, so I did find it. Let me. Oh, that's loud. Okay. So again, I don't remember this at all. So we'll watch it together here. Because it's hockeyfights.com. I feel as if that's okay. So I don't remember this fight. So I just want to see what it is here. Also, like seeing this team, like this is insane to look at. It's also very choppy. So that Tyson Yost. Oh. I see. Okay. Yeah. I'm not gonna say yeah. It would probably be that way, but that's something, man. I hope it doesn't end up like that. Was it? Oh, why did my stuff just stop working with the chat? Okay, that's nice. I think it was last year, yeah. So I saw Blake, and that was his rookie year. So I would assume it's last year, yeah. Like I said, I've slowed down on my hockey watching for NHL for over the last couple months. So 7 minutes of power play time. Not that's not gonna say that sounds right, but doesn't sound wrong. So, trying to think of anything else, but I mean, This game is giving me not much to talk about, so. Oh my god, my co-host is finally back. Here, you get to fill time now as I go do something.
I get to fill time. All right.
Yeah.
I was going to ask, like, obviously this tournament has not gone to expectation, but I mean, Carolina has half a roster basically. Who do you think, like, obviously nobody's making camp out of this. Like, you know, it's really just a benchmark to see who has looked better in your opinion, you guys' opinion, than you thought they would, who's like stood out, and then who maybe has not been as good as maybe we thought they would be. I'll leave it up to everybody here because I want to know what people think, you know? For me, I definitely think one of the better surprises has been Dominic Badinka. I think like offensively, there's a lot more to his game, and I didn't really get to see that a lot last year. Malmo had him almost exclusively in a defensive role and gave him a lot of defensive zone starts. And I think we got to see a little bit more of his offense. And then players that have disappointed me, like honestly, I thought Robidas would be better than he has been. Felix hasn't really taken a step forward, and I think Hima Salmi hasn't been very good either. But and Hazayev too, yeah. And then Nadeau's been really great. Physicality definitely I think has taken a step forward. It wouldn't surprise me if he's even a little bit stronger than he was at camp. And then I think Hazayev honestly just kind of had a good reset.
Yeah, I agree. That's probably been my biggest takeaway from this was that Hazayev looks insanely improved technically. Everybody knows he was a good athlete. Everybody knew he was a great athlete. He was just really raw technically, and it looks like his technicality has gotten much better. So that's a big improvement, and I'm glad that that is the case because, you know, that makes the goalie if he turns out and has a good year in the AHL this year, you now look at your goalie prospect pool and go, okay, Semyon Frolov, okay, Ruslan Hazayev had a bounce back year. Igor Velmakin is still in Russia, and you know his counting stats look okay. So, especially after last year and what it looked like, oh boy, that would be an improvement. Let me tell you what.
Yeah,
I kind of wish somebody clipped the that first hit that Ryabkin just absorbed and bounced off, because that's just like in my brain.
it was a solid play, man.
Yeah. And then obviously I think the other big talking point is Badinka, who's been, besides that one goal, which is kind of hard to put on him, but it also, you know, he's the one standing in front of the net that ends up getting passed. But he's also been much, much better than last year. Really young. Last year was probably overwhelming. Yeah, I think that's a big thing. Because like when you saw him spend the time in Chicago over the long run, and he looked more like a normal goalie instead of that one start in Bloomington where it just didn't look good. And now he's going into this year and it's looking a lot better. So interested to see how that goes this year, because he'll more than likely either be the backup or the third option, kind of depending on where Miftakov is during the year. So it'll be interesting 100%. Yeah. I don't really know what I'm going to do for Nikishin coverage this year, because I feel as if it's my right to turn it over, because he will technically age out by the time the season starts, but also it's one of those things where I kind of just want to do his rookie year just because, But it kind of be like how I did Blake last year, where it's nothing like I'm actually going in depth. It's just kind of I'll retweet some stuff about it, and I won't really make a lot of comments. It's just kind of awareness. But once his rookie year is over, I haven't decided yet, and I still have a couple weeks until I actually have to make that decision. But I would say I have my hands full, but this has been Matt. I told Matt earlier, this has probably been the weirdest start to a season for Canes prospects in a while. Just because of what's
going on.
Yeah, and with what's going, like a lot of the stuff that's going on, like Artemonov getting bounced between the VHL and the KHL, and even when he's at the KHL, he's not really playing. Timur Cole playing in the MHL when he definitely shouldn't play in the MHL. Fyodor Avramov playing in the MHL when he definitely shouldn't play in the MHL. Vladimir Grudinin's playing third pairing minutes after being a top pairing guy over the past year. Timur Mukanov has been in the MHL just as much as the KHL, which has not been the case over the past couple of years. Fyodor Avramov is still getting Fyodor Avramov treatment, and I already mentioned that. Roman Bausov and Kerpen Limitov have yet to play a game this year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if Limitov is still hurt. Bausov wasn't hurt going into camp, and coming out of camp, he was still healthy. So I don't know what's going on there. The SHL just got started, so I'm not going to put too much into it. But Noel Franzen was listed on the second pair and played a massive 5 minutes. So that's always nice. Oscar Voulet is still on the fourth line.
Yeah.
Simon Forsmark is just Simon Forsmark. He's a solid second pairing defenseman at this point in his SHL career. Trying to think of like other guys. Jakob Vondras had his first start recently for Pardubice B, and he kind of got shelled. And this is the year where they have to sign him. So Stanislav Yarovoy's already played in the VHL this year. Yeah, it's just been kind of a weird year. So, yeah. And we seem to be back for the last period of the prospect showcase. Oh yeah, FC Hockey is ending their
yeah, I know it
sucks.
I think there's a lot of draft sites now.
No, NCAA players have not. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but NCAA players have not done anything yet. They are just now getting into camps. And I think they have some scrimmages coming up, but their first couple games don't start for at least another few weeks.
Yeah, it's usually like mid-October, I think.
I'm gonna pull it up. Give me like 2 seconds.
It's like around the time NHL season starts.
I also, whenever I was talking about that earlier, Justin Poirier, another guy that wasn't playing here because he's in college. I keep forgetting that he is.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that keeps forgetting he's in college now. So like, yeah, Maine's first game is the 10th of October, so they're still about a month out.
Yeah.
But all those teams are now starting to practice, so we'll get there soon enough. But we still got a little bit to go. But Canes camp starts on Thursday. So where it's all going to start picking up here soon. Ice Pack and Tar Heels started because they are technically still club, if I'm not mistaken. I know they're in the ACHA, but I'm pretty sure that's not like Division 1, or if it is, it's a very low level of Division 1.
Who is?
The NC State and North Carolina college hockey teams.
Yeah, they're ACHA Division 1 right now, which is still club Division 1.
Okay. So yeah, they're still club. So actual Division 1 starts soon. I got to turn off that light because that light bulb is about to go out. I don't know.
Oh, we've actually started. I'm sorry. I thought this was still a replay.
So, okay. So I don't know who got tripped out in front, but a Hurricanes player gets tripped out in front. Nothing. And so Evan Vierling is the one who gets tripped up all alone, and the Hurricanes get a high sticking penalty coming the other way. I'm gonna go turn off this light so it stops looking. So Legault's in the box. Whatever. Whatever. It's just this has not been the day for the team. So if anybody did place any of the bets that we had on any prospects getting into a fight, I'm not going to send you any money, but it would be funny if anything happens. So we'll just go off that. Begging them to move Avramov somewhere that actually develops players. Hashtag free my boy. I cannot say that as the entity of Kane's prospects, but yes, that would be the best case for him, would be to get a new opportunity elsewhere, or a wild idea. Let him play in the VHL where he was actually challenged as a player last year, instead of wasting his time being the 13th forward in the KHL or just being the best forward on his MHL team. And having over 2 points a game is cool, but it's doing nothing for his development because he doesn't need to do anything different. He'll just get points by being the player he is now. Very annoying.
Good show of speed there from Bradley.
Yeah, Nadeau and Robidas have been very good forecheckers. Nadeau is still pissing them off in their own zone.
I also didn't. Oh, Joel. Oh, Joel.
What do you do? How am I getting more behind? Wow. Okay. How did I get more behind?
Nice little breakup there by
Robidas.
He saw me. All right, I'll say it. It was nice.
Oh. I'm still behind. I don't understand how I'm behind. Whatever. What is your stream at right now? Like, what's your clock? Okay, so I'm still 4 seconds behind somehow. Nice.
Hold on, that doesn't sound good. That's glass.
Yeah, Nadeau has been a very effective penalty killer today. It's been nice to see because not that he needs it, but it's good for him because it's a nice thing to add into his game, is being more defensively responsible. That puck just bounces, man. Did he break anything?
No, he just knocked down that glass, but
the glass didn't break?
No. But he has lost roaming privileges.
Oh.
Until further notice.
They started talking about Lane Hudson. I'm like, well, what's going on here?
Cracking open another Diet Pepsi.
This is actually Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream, zero sugar, excuse you.
Oh, shit.
Have you become a zero sugar soda connoisseur? I don't know the word.
Zero sugar Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream. That sounds unbelievable.
It actually is really good. Huh. It's one of those things that when you lose a lot of weight, is you start, when you get very tired of the same thing, you start branching out a little bit in the zero sugar soda space, and that's just kind of what I found is good. Shows how much we're actually interested in the game, by the way.
Right. We've been doing some like electrolytes.
Oh, I have I have thoughts about that, but I'll let Matt go first.
Thoughts on what?
I was letting you gonna finish your conversation about the electrolytes.
Being part of the prospect.
I got. That was a good pass from Bradley to Robidas. I'd appreciate them scoring a goal. Yeah, that'd be pretty nice in my opinion.
Thoughts on Demidov participating? Why wouldn't he?
Hey man, I made a joke last year on a private account of mine that I barely use, but it's a burning thought in my mind. The KHL social media became a psyop for Montreal Canadiens fans last year with Ivan Demidov. That is what happened. They promoted him and barely promoted anybody else. Artemonov had a great year for a U20 player.
He did.
And I understand Demidov had a better year. But Artemonov had a very good year as well. You didn't hear crap coming from the
Montreal
KHL.
Montreal fans probably kept that league from going under last year.
Dude, if I promise you, if Ivan Demidov was on Vityaz would still be around today. They would not be defunct. I'm telling you, it was a psyop. But obviously, Demidov is going to look really good against teenagers. If you would have put Alexander Nikishin in this tournament, he would have killed like 3 people by now.
I was going to say Nikishin in this tournament would be unfair
because he would have just given somebody the craziest hit of all time, and then he would have went down and scored a goal. It would have just happened.
Oh, you're trying to cut through the middle of the ice? Sorry. Hope you've got a good doctor on.
You got life insurance there, big fella?
Yeah.
Oh, look at Gleb winning a foot race.
And then losing the puck.
Shut up. The second part didn't happen. I'm giving him credit for the effort to win the foot race in the first place. We can let that happen first, man.
All right, the invites are on the ice. I can stop watching.
I don't know how Medigan had to make a save there, but if you want to know the odds of prospects getting into a fight in the third period, I have Ryabkin at plus 135, Legault at plus 200, Gleb at plus 300, Badinka at plus 400, Nadeau plus 500, what? 300.
No, Gleb is soft.
Don't do that. Any invitee forward at plus 1,000, Robida at plus 1,500, invitee defenseman at plus 1,500, and then somebody said it, so Hajayev off the bench is plus 2,000.
Hajayev off the bench is insane.
If it happens, somebody is going to be a quadrillionaire, but
just not actual money.
There's nothing on the line here. I just thought it was fun. It was something to do. Because I still didn't know the legality of showing a Ring of Honor match. So I would have had this crowd watching low key right now. Don't even front. Struggled to used to cheer for shots. Yeah, I did the same thing when I was a kid. My parents taught me that one. Script Sports, that's a thing? That was a good save by Quap through traffic.
Yep.
Oh, Badinka's in a headlock. Well, he's in a side headlock right now. By Lucas Mercuri, of all people. So Badinka tried to get the headlock first, and Mercuri gets it after the fact, I see. So no love lost between the former Canes prospect and another Canes prospect. Oh, they have Ruslan Hajayev away from... They don't have him sit with the bench.
They have him
they have him standing up to the side. He doesn't even have a chair. He's standing up. Poor guy.
You're fine. You're just fine. It's okay.
There's probably been an example of a goalie coming off the bench to fight in NHL history. I could not be the person to tell you that, but I wouldn't be shocked. Does Badinka moonlight as a pop punk frontman? Who opened the door?
Oh, my cat knows how to open the door.
Okay. Yeah, Badinka...
He has like handles, so he just hangs on the handle, and his fat ass just momentum just carries him forward.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm calling him fat.
I think Nadeau takes another penalty. Justin Robida becomes the savior and takes a retaliatory after he gets punched in the face. Or he might have just gotten punched in the face for free. Nadeau's penalty is
a hook. And then he gets slashed and cross-checked.
And then in a few moments, I don't know if they'll show it, but Robida comes in and kablam!
In the face.
Did they call the penalty on the other side? I'm guessing they did.
Yeah, okay, they did. Wow.
This is insane, dude. This isn't even fun anymore. I had so much fun even when it was 4-1 in the second period. It was still somewhat fun. This just isn't even fun now. Because it's just penalties, it's scuffles. It's yeah. I'm seeing it's basically just invites. All right.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, like you really just tell your players don't do anything stupid.
I'm telling somebody get spicy out there. I want to have some fun.
No, you don't want any injuries.
I didn't say who to get into a fight.
All right, Legault. Bad shot, but really nice play.
Who was 79 there?
Ethan
Well, I don't know whoever. I don't know. It's Lay. That was a good play to neutralize a chance at a transition.
All right.
And I think you're also seeing now why I've said Quap is probably an ECHL guy for now because he's got learning to do.
Yeah, like he just doesn't have the high end skill set that other goalies have.
Yeah, Matt has an animal farm in his house.
Hey,
I didn't say it was a bad thing.
I have 3 animals.
You have three intern. Yo. Okay. Yoel Nystrom is having a not good, very bad, awful day.
So remember, Nick, what I said about him not being that good.
Also, Nikita Quap, close the legs. It's not prom night.
But to be just to even before that, I said Joel Nystrom was not that good of a skater. That is why.
Which is weird because I remember watching SHL games and that didn't happen to him that often.
He got beat.
That's something he's got to learn how to get used to because that'll happen a lot. So, was there a penalty? Okay, I'm guessing the Canes are still shorthanded.
No, they were offsetting minors, so they're.
Oh, I thought I saw 5 for. I thought I saw 5 for Tampa. Well, so it's 5-1. I mean, Justin, that's just not going to work. Oh, wow. So, again, my guy is getting leg sweeped in the middle of the ice.
Yeah. Let him play.
I'm going to... Again, Gary Bettman, I got to have a conversation with you about specifically refs at prospect showcases.
I'm sure the NHL doesn't have any worse.
Another penalty on who? I'm hoping it's Tampa.
I think Weeks had the puck, though.
Dude, I'm going to throw something. I swear to God.
No, Tampa's box is open. It's on Tampa.
Oh, thank God. Well, maybe they can score. This has been their only way to score.
This is what they need. This will get them back in for sure.
This is the morale boost. This is how we bring it back from 5-1 to win this game somehow.
We weren't back before, but we could be back now.
One Bradley Nadeau goal and my mood improves 20-fold. No, I mean, while that's probably true, that's their top power play out there. So at this point, move Badinka onto the top power play. I'm trying to see something. Like, oh, no. I thought he kept it. If anything, what I think they should try, because this is a prospect showcase and I think it'd be fun, and like they don't have a ton of like high-level puck movers from defensemen, they should just honestly try Felix as the point guy on the power play. He's done it before with the Swedish national team for his age group, so why not try it again? I think that would have been a fun idea. Yeah. Bradley Nadeau one-timers could probably solve world peace at some point. What did they call? Dude. Am I talking to myself, Matt? What's going on here?
I'm just checked out at this point. There's nothing else I can glean from these games.
We gotta. There's gotta be a developing Hurricanes episode eventually, so you gotta be locked in.
I guess there will need to be a developing Hurricanes episode about this. Oh my God, Bradley.
Could talk about Carter Hart.
No, we could not.
They had a Chris Johnston show, and they said Carolina had interest. But so does Utah and Vegas. I think Vegas would be the Vegas to me makes the most sense because if there's a place where you can try and rehab your image, it's 1000% Vegas. It won't work, but it just feels like something Vegas would do.
That was a great effort by that Tampa player, by the way.
It was. Felix, dude. You know who's been very willing to get to the middle of the ice? Dominic Badinka.
He is the only player that I have seen consistently get to the middle of the ice. And
Ivan's tried, but again, I've seen Badinka lead rushes with him crashing the net from the middle. So,
hey, buddy.
If we're voting for showcase MVP and we have to actually have a vote and we can't say anyone, it's probably Badinka.
Showcase
Good pass from Gleb, man.
Showcase MVP for me is either Nadeau or Badinka.
Nadeau, Badinka, and Ruslan gets consideration.
That's my pick.
I really wish this was a beer right now.
Yeah.
I don't want to drink tonight. Well, the funny thing is the power play hasn't been trash, but they kind of know. I think most teams know, like, whenever they're planning for this game, the coaching staff, they can kind of just go, hey, guys, just hover 29 the entire time and barely leave him. And more than likely, it's going to be a bad power play.
Yeah.
And shockingly enough, it works.
Nadeau also is not moving his feet very much.
No, they need to rotate. Every good power play has rotating players who move incredibly well away from the puck.
Like why were the Rangers a power play merchant team?
Because because
all they did was move around. They made the defense work, and then eventually you're going to force them to make mistakes. That was a dirty.
All right, dude. Can we just have Roman Schmidt go down the road to NXT? Like, he might fit in real well if he goes to that performance center for a litany of reasons that I won't get into. But
that is a bitch made play.
Like, especially doing it. Well, he also knows the refs aren't going to do anything, so he's just free to do it.
Right.
I can't believe I want to say the refs have lost control of the game in a prospect game, but
that's wild.
I just watched my boy get cross-checked with no call after the play. Also, that cat is like addicted.
Yeah, he's needy.
Doyle, buddy, there's a player in front of you. I haven't seen Ivan's not out there with Gleb, so I'm a little intrigued.
Well, Ryabkin has been on the top power play, but there's no power play right now.
I know the power play units by now, man. Okay, Ryabkin is out there. He's with Veerling and I can't see the other guy. Veerling and Gore. So are we trying to wait? Yo, this guy's just trying to waste time. What are we doing? Hope everybody's having a good day. Otherwise, I kind of wish that this was a day that I actually had work at 3 o'clock and I didn't really have to watch this game. But the stream has been fun. This
Ryabkin's
game
back
has
out there, by
not.
the way.
Yeah, I noticed that. Who would just let the puck go through, man? Was it Ivan? Oh, nice. All right. Woo just okay.
Stinky.
No, Felix got a shot block off. That's good. He's giving up the body down 5-1. I think we have to put some respect there. All right.
Another
that puck
thrilling moment. Hey, buddy, that's my water. Let's not do that.
Well, I don't even know what to do with myself after this game's over.
I'm gonna write my recap, at least try to before his puppy class, and then cry.
Nerd has to write. Loser.
Yeah.
Well, Nadeau tried to get the tip there. Just slowed it down too much. I'm glad somebody's still doing Hurricanes prospect writing while I'm taking a slight break.
I do what I can.
We're in icing bet.
Yeah, it's like we gotta watch like 20 straight minutes of icing, and then like we'll also have like a shootout that goes past 5 shooters.
Every time I see Dylan Duke, I keep associating his name with the other D Duke that has a more sinister reasoning for his nameship. Happens every time without fail. You know who I'm talking about, right?
I do. Give me a sec. I gotta take this call. My wife's calling.
Goodness gracious. He's not even taking the end of the period seriously, taking his calls from his wife. Yeah, sure, man. Oh, well, Gleb, that was the right idea, but I still give Gleb some credit. He's still giving a good amount of effort in a game that is clearly lost, and he's still trying. And I know players aren't just going to give up at the end of the game when it's ugly, but it's still a nice sentiment that is a thing that happens. So I still like it. Maybe we can get one more Hurricanes goal before this game ends. I don't know what, Badinka, that was weird, but good job staying with the guy. Good save by Quap. Gleb kind of got caught puck watching, but it was a good save by Quap. Gleb is at the very end of his shift, and you can tell. Yeah, he got caught puck watching, but that was a really good save from Quap. So, thank you, Nikita, for bailing out this group. That doesn't happen to a lot, but I also wouldn't put
Thinking
it on
about
him.
the quote that was like, obviously when there's a scoreboard, you're trying to win. And then Carolina loses all 3 games.
Yeah. Oh my. They called an obvious one. Finally.
against Carolina, or oh
No,
no,
on Tampa.
wow,
I mean, this one was really hard to miss because the ref was 2 centimeters away and the guy's stick got him in the nose.
yeah.
So,
Here
thankfully,
comes Carolina's power play.
we're just rooting for one more goal, guys. One goal. All we want.
All right, let's see if they can do something other than just get it to Nadeau.
Oh, they got it back to the
Actually, the
point.
last power play they
He's
had
there, and it rolled on him.
that was a horrible pass.
Oh, Justin.
Though that we're using first names for these guys, like we're on a first name basis with them.
Well, there's no other Justin on the Hurricanes, so I think it's easy for people to know. But just because you said that, we'll change it. Whatever. Right. Okay. Well, it's to Nadeau, and they're shading him heavily. Felix.
Would you believe it? They tried a pass to Nadeau that didn't work.
Oh my god. Hey man, last chance getting Nadeau one time. Yeah. Oh my god.
Again, they really look like if they can't get the puck to Nadeau, they do not know what to do.
Just let Badinka or Haimo Salmi just take it up, guys. It's been the way it's been working over the past couple days for the second unit, anyways. Even though the second unit hasn't been good, that's been their best way. 3-on-1 for Tampa. Very good breakup by Haimo Salmi to break that up. Other people aren't allowed to shoot, and they take an icing on the power play here. I don't think other people are allowed to shoot. Well, it's also kind of Nadeau is like their best shooter, and it's very easy to see his tape from last year on 90% of the goals that he scored and goes, "Oh, that's how he does it. Okay." And then they kind of just know what to do. So you're not wrong.
It's very much like the Alex Ovechkin thing, except like for whatever reason nobody can guard Ovechkin. Actually, no. The reason is because the Capitals do a good job of moving their feet and moving the puck around on the power play, so that it does stretch the defense out to avoid Ovechkin.
All right, let's see. Haimo's gonna take it up. The puck is in, and the puck is out. I don't really know what else I was expecting there, but oh, McGregor, all the way down in the corner by himself. Oh, so close, Denny Gore. Somehow the puck. Was that Gore? No, it was Denny Gore. They found Gore and just missed the net. But that was nice by McGregor. Just let a rush by himself. Did what he needed to. A good save by Menigan.
I don't know if you can see my cat's face, but he's definitely falling asleep.
Oh, your cat is like giving you the stare of death.
No, he's being a sweet boy. He's actually smiling.
He enjoys your suffering watching Hurricanes prospect hockey in September.
I mean, he's been doing it for 5 years, so.
All right. My center didn't even get set completely before the ref dropped the puck. What is going on here? And he still lost it after it got set. Oh, straight to the middle. And somehow it ends up at Nikita Quap.
They haven't pulled the goalie yet?
I kind of wish they did, because that would have went straight into the net. It was a good play by Ethan Zada to keep the puck in for Tampa. We're going to become lightning prospects for the next 10 minutes.
Good luck. I don't know anything about them.
We just had a conversation like Ethan Zada. Well, Again, that was kind of good by Ethan Zala, but he lost the puck.
Yeah.
And it's out. Oh, joy.
And we're at the 2-minute warning. Thank God.
Well, you can't use 2-minute warning because that's copyrighted by the NFL. 2-minute timeout is copyrighted in college football, so you have to come up with a new term.
Actually?
The college cannot call it the 2-minute warning. Everybody uses 2-minute timeout because I think the 2-minute warning is actually trademarked by the NFL.
Fascinating.
Would have never thought that was the case, but it's kind of cool. I give them credit. Oh, Tyler Weiss tried to get to the middle, and it did not work. Legault lost the... Oh, wow. Legault loses it, tries to get it back to the middle to Doyle. It just did not work. Ryabkin tried to get it up, didn't work. Oh, my. Let's see. And it's out of play again.
Hooray!
We love a good puck out of play, man.
This last 2 minutes have really felt like a very long time.
Your cat is killing me, dude.
He's asleep.
It's so funny.
He is officially asleep.
It just looks like he's staring at you, and it's really funny.
No, he woke up because the dog moved, but he was asleep prior to this.
All right. Haimo Salmi gets it deep. I think Lay got there first and lost it. Gleb was taken down. Sorry. May not be disrespectful. Haimo just played a pass to himself, and now he's below the net. And he loses it. Gleb gets reverse hit. Good save by Quap. As the Lightning DJ seemingly wants to get people amped for the last 24 seconds. What in the world, man?
Props to the Lightning DJ. You know what?
He's judging that cat's judging a lot of things right now.
It's really funny because it looks like that, but I promise you he is just here to be nosy and get some head scratches.
McGregor to get Gagnon, Biondi lets it go past him.
Oh, big stretch. See?
It's dumped in by the Lightning as there's only 5 seconds left in the game.
God bless.
And somehow, some way, we get a pause because a prospect dumped the puck and it went out of play.
Just put us out of our misery.
This has been a painful last 10 minutes of hockey. And the puck is down. Jonas Wu will hold it.
Thank God.
And the game is over.
Let's see if there's anything to be salvaged from this shootout.
I forgot there was even a shootout. Dude, the cat's looking at the camera.
Hi, buddy.
Oh my God. That's terrifying.
He's a good boy.
You just scared me because he was staring into my soul, dude.
He's a cat and he'll do that.
All right.
Oh, yeah, that's the spot.
I like his bow tie.
Thank you.
Oh, a dog has left the room.
Yeah, he I think he heard my neighbors get home or something.
All right.
First shooter is
Dylan. It's D Duke.
And he gets
Quap cannot get. Quap can't get to the post.
He gets punked there.
David Duke tucks it home.
That's not it.
Dylan Duke, my apologies.
That's not who he is.
We get to see Evan Vierling go. Okay, they gave up. They gave up. And he gets saved by Harrison Menigan.
You know what? It could be these guys' last chances at anything.
Buddy,
what do you have to lose, realistically? Max Groshev.
Oh, Maxim Groshev, a Russian boy after my own heart.
Stopped by Quap.
They said Max Groshev is a defenseman now? I thought he was still a forward. All right.
I just work here.
We're throwing out Jonas Wu.
Yeah, it's gonna be the invites here.
And Harrison Menigan does not let
There's
it go.
There's going to be absolutely nothing to glean from this, by the way. It is going to be some of the worst hockey attempts you've ever seen.
Jonas Wu was like the one guy I actually wanted to see in the shootout, and he didn't even shoot it.
Yeah.
Allard, I do not know his first name.
I think it's Frederick.
I think they said Tristan.
No.
Allard got poke checked and still tried to do a through the leg shot.
Good for him.
So that obviously did not work. We are going to what looks to be Weiss. Going fast. Harrison Menigan, what a good play there.
We're making this kind of average goaltender look like Dominic Hasek.
It's a prospect tournament, man. Stop reading into it.
But it's just funny. It's funny.
Okay, Flinton goes backwards 1,000%, and Nikita Quab makes the save. That man's momentum was going backwards, but the ref said, who cares at this point? Go backwards.
Gonna say,
we are on... Is that Ethan Lay? Ethan Lay. Okay, scores! All right. Oh my God!
We might be back.
Ethan Lay. That was a good move. Thank God that went in. And we're seeing
Kirsten.
Sure. Nikita Quap makes a save.
Kind of an easy stop.
So here we go, folks. The moral victory of a shootout win. They haven't had one yet. Dominic Badinka's coming out there. We're sending out the Badinka. Can he earn the Good Inca nickname today?
No, he shoots it high. Is that it?
We're done.
Yeah, we're done. All right.
They get the moral victory of a tie in the shootout.
I don't know if I want to recap this on here.
So basically, nuke this game film. It doesn't exist.
Just absolutely ether this game film. Yeah.
We didn't even get a prospect fight. Sad day.
Cowards.
Thank you all for coming. This was an experience that I don't know if I ever want to have again, but it was definitely fun.
It was one of the hockey games of all time.
So thank you all for coming out. There'll be a Developing Hurricanes episode on the Prospect Showcase eventually. Matt has been doing prospect write-ups for a little bit, so go look at his stuff. Other than that, we'll see you next time.